I get so many requests from you to have lessons, to say, where do I start? What should I do? I'm overwhelmed. And just tell me where to start is the basic one. And I've decided to have lessons on the website every Wednesday. I'm calling it She Reform School. And because I'm doing this for you, I want you to tell me, what do you want to know? What kind of advice are you looking for? And just let me know so I can tell you. I've had 35 years experience being organized, and I know it's not a big deal. It can seem like it when you're in the mess, but it's like though you watch somebody surfing on a big wave. It takes a while to get there and get in place, and then you just fly. Lesson 1. Circumstances are circumstances, and you can say they're fact, they're true. You're in a mess, you're depressed, you don't know what to do, where to start. Okay, attitude is more important than your circumstance, and you can change your attitude. William James said that in order to change a circumstance, you have to change your mind, change your attitude. So, when I was in the mess I was in, and in a very unhappy marriage, I decided, first of all, I thought, how can I change my attitude? I'm unhappy. I don't like any of this. I don't like my home. I'm overwhelmed. And how do you change your attitude? Well, I didn't know my inner child back then. I met her when I was 58. But back then, I'm sure she was alive and well, and the thought came to me, let's pretend. Let's pretend we lived in a 1,200 square foot house that was just, it was pathetic. And I thought, I'm going to pretend that this 1,200 feet of real estate is on Park Avenue in Manhattan, New York, and it would cost like $3 million to have a big, huge, wonderful apartment up there. And I just pretended that was what I had, and that the former people who lived in this mess, I had to clean it up for them. So I pretended I wasn't me. And when you pretend that you are cleaning up somebody else's mess, you know how it is? It's easier to go help somebody else clean up their mess than to clean up your own mess. But once I pretended it wasn't my mess, that I was cleaning it up for somebody, and that it was, then we would sell it, because really that's what I wanted to do, is get out of that house and get away from the person I was with. And so my motive changed. When your motive changes, your attitude changes. And I started finding joy in cleaning up the place so I could sell it, and pretending that it was on way up in a high-rise on Park Avenue. Use your imagination with your circumstances right now, because your circumstances are temporary, and you can move things around here and not change your mind, and they'll go right back the way they were. That's why those sad shows on TV now, where they come in with a whole crew and they clean somebody up, and when they leave, it's going to go back. It's like washing a pig. He's going to go back in the mud. And so you have to change your mind first. It's an inside thing, and then your circumstances change. When you change your mind, your circumstances change, but the bridge from the thinking and the imagining and the fantasizing of having an organized home, the bridge is activity. You have to do stuff. But when you change your mind, it leads you to do things that are proactive for what you wanted to happen in your mind. And so the bridge is doing, and you can't do unless you have a plan. My sister and I taught classes where we said there were 3 steps. There's decision. You make a decision that you're going to change, a commitment to it for the right reasons, and a plan. And you have to have the right reasons. And not that they're right and noble and honorable reasons to clean up your mess. Not that. A reason that'll give you energy and juice to want to do something. My reason to get organized back in 1977 was to have more free time to play. I wanted to play guilt-free because I was playing anyway, but I was guilty because I didn't have anything for dinner, no laundry done. My husband, I knew, was going to be screaming at me. So it was backwards. But my motive was to have more free time to play. And that gave me the juice, the energy to keep staying on what we called the 3x5 card system, staying in the box, was I want to have free time to play and just enjoy my kids and enjoy life and not have stuff hanging on me. So this is lesson 1. Change your mind first, get the right reason to get organized and get out of the mess, and then get a plan. I don't care what kind of a plan it is, if it's 3x5 cards or you have a planner or you have a whatever. There are a million plans on the market, but get a plan that fits you, that feels good for you, and you're on your way.